Hey y'all, I'm Treese, also known as the Amateur Barkeep on Instagram. Tonight,
Man! Alright, so we're gonna roll with that one. As you can see, we've been sipping tonight. And I think that it has been a joyous occasion. This video is planned for the end of an awesome month. Spending time with black creators, doing some things with black spirits. Now, weed doesn't necessarily fall in that category, but this is weed. Alright, so it was a long intro this time, but we really been having a good time.
Yes.
And I think that that's what this experience is about. I hope that all month you guys have really enjoyed the content that we've kind of been bringing, focused around black owned, black creator, black content. Not to just focus on black, but also more so highlight. I think that's where we're going. This is from the W.E.E.D Cellars. And I think it's really cool that they've selected to call themselves the W.E.E.D and then Cellars, not the kind of cellars that get you locked up kind of deal, but just the cellars that you store your wine in. They also do wine. They also do beer. I got to get you a price on this bottle. The group over there was really cool enough to actually send me a bottle here. So I've tried it before, so I kind of have a feel for how it is. But you've never tried it.
No.
And then we're going to try it and give it a full kind of review and taste it.
Okay.
So, but I think weed's really cool in the expression of, it's not weed as in, this is not THC infused. This stands for We Embrace Equality and Diversity. And I think that that's what this month has been about. Really just highlighting and embracing the diversity of spirits and the things that we've grown and how it's grown over time. From the first episode that we did included Uncle Nearest to today, where we are creating content as creators and talking about diversity itself.
Yeah.
So somebody might be a little bit tipsy. I'm not gonna say who. I'll let y'all decide at the end of the video who you think is very tipsy. But we're gonna pour us a couple of pours, and which I think is fine, because I think the spirit of this company is about embracing those and having a good time and kind of enjoying themselves or enjoying yourself. This is 91 proof. So let's give it a taste. Let's give it a nosing.
Okay.
Smells good, right?
Smells pretty good. Not too strong.
Not too strong at all. 91 proof is right in there. We also tried some other things tonight, which hence is where the fun and excitement has come from.
Yes.
I think this is very different from what we tried earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm. A lighter scent for sure.
Very light. So let's clean them and drink them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You got some initial comments, or you want to go to the ice?
Let's go ahead to the ice.
Okay. Let's pour some on the ice here. Check it out, our fantastic prestige decanter glasses here.
Very cool.
Ooh, it was fuller than that when we started.
Yeah,
We're doing something here. We're doing something. Let's roll it around in that ice a little bit. I actually like the way that this sounds.
Yeah.
But it might be annoying for some people. So I try to do a little bit and then stop, kind of deal. But I like it. Sounds like a cowbell.
Okay, it's a nice ASMR for sure.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna clean them and drink them. So again, my initial question is finding out who is. All right, let's give it a taste. Okay. All right, so share with us your initial thoughts.
Okay, so initially, the smell was nice. I could smell the vanilla for sure. The taste is the kick was a little stronger than it smelled, but it still was pretty smooth. And this is neat.
Okay.
Now on ice, no thank you.
Okay. So you definitely prefer the neat side.
Yes, definitely.
So here's the thing. I'm going to wager. There's not an age statement, but I'm going to wager that this is probably a young whiskey, a young bourbon.
I can see that.
Okay. I would say a couple years, a little bit over a couple years is probably where it lives. So where it starts to take on some of the characteristics of the barrel, it really hasn't spent enough time to pull out a lot of the vanillas.
Okay.
So when you put it on the rocks, the ice typically tapers down your heat.
Yeah.
And then it exposes what your base spirit really tastes like.
Okay.
That's just kind of my opinion. So it'll mute a lot of flavors, but it'll also bring to the forefront a lot of flavors.
Okay. Let me try neat again. Definitely like neat better than on ice.
And I'm with you. I think the neat pour is bold, but it is full body.
Okay.
You get a little like my tongue still I could kind of go
yeah.
It's still dancing around my tongue. There's a little vanilla, there's a little oak, there's a little pepper that goes along with it. When you mute that by adding the ice to it, it does taper it down a lot, but it starts to show the youth of the whiskey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's just something different on the ice for sure.
Yeah. I don't dislike it as much as you say, but I definitely notate a difference between the two. For sure.
Yeah.
So, what would you rate? It is 78% corn, 17% rye, 5% barley. So it's high corn. So hence, that's why there's probably a nice sweetness right here. It's about $40, I think, $30-$40. Yeah, 40,
okay, that's
30,
not too
40
bad.
bucks. Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
For young, and it is, it's got a good message behind it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So what do you think?
For it to be 91 proof, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. Definitely has a kick initially, but that tapers away pretty quickly. But it's it's pretty smooth, neat. On ice, I don't know what's happening, but neat. It's really good. It's it stays with me, but in a pleasant way. Yeah.
I think versus going neat, I would start doing cocktails. Ooh. So whiskey cocktails, because it has a really good flavor profile. On the front,
does.
You get that vanilla, you get that oak.
Because it's still light. It's
still light. It's still
strong
light.
but light.
Yeah,
still.
Yeah, for sure. I'm probably gonna go somewhere in the neighborhood too of about a 3. I feel like a 3 is good. I probably if that price point was more in the 30 range, I might could bring my 3 up a little higher.
Okay.
But at 40.
Yeah.
At 40, it's starting to price itself out a little bit. But I love what the company's doing.
Yes.
And you've heard us talk this month about a couple of different products and, sharing relationships and introducing you to new content creators. And for me, it's really just about partnership. I think that whole embracing equality and diversity is something that we as a people need to be able to do more of. And I think that they do weed to kind of get people there. Oh, we're gonna get stoned, but it is eye catching, and it kind of opens people to the conversation. And then once you find out like what they're really about, then you're like, oh, okay, well, I feel kind of bad because I came in, thinking I'm gonna be on a THC weed version, but it's actually so much more to it. Yeah. So I appreciate you for participating and joining us on this journey. I'm glad that we're able to kind of support you as amateur barkeep.
Yes.
And growing your platform. So definitely check that out. If you got interest in learning about mixing cocktails, or just, you get, I like my pretty face, but you got another pretty face to take a look at. But just, that aspect of it, I think that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's about doing things together and supporting each other.
Definitely too, for sure. Thank you for inviting me, to try it out.
Yeah. Well, it's always a good time getting tips in and enjoying ourselves and sipping a little bit, maybe too much sometimes, maybe just the right amount, but it all works.
Oh, I didn't give my rating, but I would give it a 3 as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did. I kind of went on.
That's okay.
I went on a tangent because I'm passionate about our whole channel has been about making alcohol accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
I think the bourbon world is very closed off to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I think when you start talking about tequilas and things of that sort, it's been very closed off to people. Yes. It hasn't been like, you gotta have a certain collection. You gotta sip at a certain and mine as Jones and Mann, it's always been drink it how you want it. Yeah. But enjoy yourself.
Definitely.
Think about
it's fun. It's really fun.
Think about how much fun you've had when you come over. We drink, we talk smack, we enjoy our spirits, and we learn a little bit about the spirits and what's going on. Like how good of an experience that is.
Yeah. It's definitely something that I personally enjoy. So let's keep it going. I just talked to a coworker and he said he goes into the ABC store and he kind of gets confused and he just kind of gets the same kind of thing. So creators like you and I make it so fun and we're organic. We've got our own personalities and, can help people to really see the wide world of, alcohol.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm off my soapbox, but follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and TikTok. If you're definitely looking for it. Now, W.E.E.D is not there. But you can go to their website, W.E.E.D Cellars, and order whatever it is that you need. But also, if you're looking for other spirits, check out cwspirits.com/JonesNmann. Always use the promo code Clinkum5. But, this has been another episode of Jones and Mann. This wraps up Black History Month with Jones and Mann. Click 'em and drink 'em. And we'll see you next time.